Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel, and we've got something different for you. This is the demo of Car Mechanic Simulator 2021, and somehow I managed to miss that. Not sure how, but it was recently released, and here we are checking it out. So, full disclaimer, Captain Incompetent strikes again, and I ended up recording about an hour's worth of content, and I totally forgot that I wasn't recording any of my desktop audios, so it was essentially an hour of me talking with no sound at all. Not a terrible thing, but it was a little creepy, just hearing all the noise without any actual game sounds. So we're taking another look at this. When we go into the demo, we're actually just going to work on my own personal car because I had done the 2 missions to work on the cars that they give you. The demo only contains 3 cars at the moment, and you can only do 2 jobs plus work on your own personal car. So we'll go ahead and we'll work on our own personal car. Before we get into that, let's check out the settings. Have everything cranked up except motion blur. Not a fan of that. You can remap your keys, kind of nice. Audio, obviously got the music turned off. Different languages, which is kind of nice. Lots of options there. Mouse acceleration and stuff. Unrealistic wheel sizes. And yeah, so there's some stuff you can change. But yeah, let's get into it. So, for the sake of saving a bit of time, I did give myself a bit of money. You don't have this kind of money when you first start, and you're not level 30. Level 30, it feels like, I think they just gave that to you for just for the sake of the demo. So it speeds up taking off nuts and bolts and walking around and stuff. Kind of would have been nice to get a look at the progression system, but that's just how they decided to do it for the demo, I guess. So welcome to the demo. This demo would like to show you new features. 2 missions including 2 new cars. We'll take a look at those. I think we can actually look at them, we just can't get jobs with them anymore. Additionally, you get your hands dirty with your own vehicle. You're with Valson 2040. Fully upgraded garage with new open plan. Some tools are locked. Available tools, repair table. Yeah, they added mini games now. So when you actually do repairs and stuff, there's mini games, which is, it's okay, I guess. Wheel balancer with changer. Spring puller, blah, blah, blah. So this is our garage. We can actually walk outside of our garage now. Looks like we're on maybe good old classic Route 66. I don't know. We can't walk out on the road. We're kind of limited to our actual little property here. But yeah, we got ourselves a tow truck now, which is kind of cool. An old, this is called a payphone. For anyone who doesn't know how this works, you put quarters in and you can make a call. A lot of people probably haven't seen one of those in a long time. Don't know what it is. That's how you know how old you are. Back here we've got our dyno room, which is rather fanciful for our little shop. What else have we got? We've got now a car wash, and yeah, the mission for the Supra was actually filthy. Like it's kind of cool that you can actually come back here and give it a proper cleaning. You got your full interior detail still. What else have we got? Here's our paint booth. Get our paint on. We'll probably check that out. I think you can do that in the demo, can you? No, not available. Okay, well I guess we're not going to do that in the demo. That's okay though. What else have we got? Over here is our well, like wheel alignment test area. You know, the rolling road. You test the brakes, test the suspension, blah blah blah. And yeah, let's go back inside. What else have we got? I think that's it. Let's go inside and take a look then. In our beautiful, lovely little shop, which is also a gas station. Back when service station was actually full service. There's our Valson up on blocks. Kind of cool. And here's the inside. And yeah, a lot of it recycled, which, I mean, what more can you do with a mechanic shop, right? There's not a whole lot you can do, but you know, the toolbox, I believe that's for your skill points. We got our engine crane for pulling engines. What else we got here? More toolboxes. How to use a welder, I guess. We got 2 lifts. We got our oil drain. We got our phone for taking jobs. Our computer for ordering parts. So it looks like they're going to do the DLC with tuning again, which is kind of cool. Some stuff has been moved, like electrics. Now they have fuses. Oops, I keep forgetting that. You know, different things now. Body. Oh, there's the cars. They're here. So we've got a RS, Focus RS, a Supra, and a Volvo. Obviously named different because they don't want to infringe on that. But what else have we got here? Toolbox. I guess that leads outside. Yeah. I kind of wish you just, like, it was persistent and you just went out. None of this stopping and changing, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. We got our welder, another toolbox, tire changer, wheel balancer, battery charger still here, a spring puller. If you've played the old one, you know what all this is. Our garage customization, not in right now. And over here, now we've got different parts for doing different things, or different benches, I should say. So here's a repair table for parts. Here's a brake for doing body parts. More body parts, an English wheel. Just repairing regular parts. Our brake lathe, so if you want to redo brakes instead of having to just throw them out, that's kind of nice. Also, we got first aid kits. We got our engine stand for building engines. I guess those just go out. Oh no, this is our inventory room, our warehouse. You can actually walk in here now, whereas the other one was just like kind of a garage door that you could look under a little bit. But some keys for things we don't have. I guess maybe our forklifts and stuff. I don't know. Some workplace first aid. Is it actual real first aid? Oh yeah. It's kind of blocky, but cool. So let's get our car moved in here, and we'll get going. And hopefully I can show you some of the new features. Moved car lifter A. I think maybe we'll just take some extra time since I completely ruined the last episode, and we'll do a full teardown and rebuild of our car. So we'll start getting some of the body parts off. See if we can't freshen this car up, because we do have quite a bit of money in our pocket, so I don't think we're going to spend 500 grand refreshing an old Volvo, but you never know. Worst comes to worst, we throw ourselves some new money. Now there is one feature, I'm actually currently just asking on the forums how to change, and that's draining fluids, because they have added a fluid system to the game now. I don't know if I have any of the parts in that actually deal with fluids. No, it doesn't look like it at the moment. So when we get to it, you'll see there's actually brake fluid and power steering fluid and stuff now, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so let's keep going with our teardown. Tear this engine down. Get everything all torn down. Now, it would be nice to see the different tiers for your skills. I mean, the basic skills are just, you know, speeding up how fast you unbolt and bolt, and how many parts you can identify, you know, just by looking at it and so on. And they set you to level 30 for the demo, so everything is all pretty much sped up, which is okay, I guess. It is a demo, they just want to give you a feel for the game, not make you sit there and slog through, you know, undoing, what, 10 nuts with, you know, excruciatingly slow. But as I mentioned before, a lot of it seems recycled, but I mean, that's okay. I'm not a game developer, so I don't know what kind of work goes into making a game. I mean, I assume a lot of stuff is just recycled for time and convenience. Which is not an awful thing. Do I have to actually remove every single... Oh, okay, no. Just most of them. For time and convenience, which is a good thing, I guess. Not a terrible thing. While that's going up, let's go check out these this mini game on repairing parts. So, is this just instantly, or? Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. I'm not good at these mini games, apparently. Okay, there we go. Go to the end one, I guess. Here we go. Alright. Cool. Now, I have already seen people in the... Oh, shoot. In the discussions, complaining that they don't like minigames. They're not going to play it because there's minigames. I think if you're not going to play a good game because it's got a couple little minigames, then that's kind of sad, in my opinion. I mean, before it used to be just a chance. At least, you know, it was like you would or wouldn't repair. And you could have end up just wasting a whole bunch of parts because it had just failed. Even like a 90% chance would fail. So this actually gives you the chance to fully repair things, so long as you don't suck like I do and miss. Cool. Alright. So that's the repair game for that. Let's see, they have a repair... You can use the brake lathe now, which is kind of cool. Let's check that out. I'll get the brakes off here and see what they look like. Another new feature, if I come across one, which I'm surprised I haven't yet. We'll actually come back to in a second. Let's go check out that brake thing. We'll come back to that feature in a second. Oh, not in the demo. Okay. I guess we'll probably just end up buying all new parts anyway. Why not, right? We got the money. But yeah, that other new feature. I haven't run across it yet, but when I do, I will let you know. So we're just gonna take everything apart here, I guess. I'm gonna take that out. Take the sway bars off. So this video is probably going to run a little longer than my usual videos just because it does take a good minute to redo the cars in this. They can be a little tedious. And without music, I find it feels like it takes a little longer. It may not actually take longer, but it just... You get that feeling of, man, this is taking a lot longer than it should, but... Okay, so we haven't run across... I guess I'll just explain it to you. They do actually have a new mechanic for stuck bolts. So I'll show you in a second here. So when you go to undo bolts, you'll actually get one that's outlined in orange. And when you do, you right click on it, you'll get out your trusty GW40. And you'll give it a good spray down. And then you'll be able to remove the... What's it holding it in still? Oh, there's still pistons in there. You'll give it a spray down and you'll be able to actually then remove the mold. It'll change from orange to yellow and let you remove it, which is a nifty new feature. I like that. Depending on how many there are, it could get a bit tedious, I think, if you're constantly having to stop and spray bolts. But yeah, I think that's a good little feature. It also seems like now you can, because it'll put them on blocks, you can move cars that don't have wheels. Used to be that I think they had to be on wheels. I can't remember. But I don't think they'd move if they weren't on wheels. Let's get the interior out of this thing too. There we go. I think that, oops, is completely empty now. Car status. Well, it doesn't say it, but it should be completely empty. So, first thing we want to do is repair the frame, so we're going to get the... Really? So I can't fix my car up? Okay. I guess we're going to put brand new parts on an old rusty car. So, okay, the welder would repair all the rust on the frame. And it appears we can't do that at the moment. So that's okay. Not a big deal. Okay. So the interior detailing kit. If you played the game, you know we'll clean up the interior for you. You can see it's a little bit rickety in there. But, alright. So let's start rebuilding this then. I think what we're going to do, just for the sake of having some fun, we're going to delete everything in our inventory. We'll not delete it, we're going to sell everything that is. All of it. Yeah, you're going to go too. And you. And you. Because we'll see some of the new mechanics as we put stuff back together. So, what do we need first here? I guess we should do the running gear, right? We'll do the chassis first. So, let's see. Is there a gas tank in this thing? I guess there's no gas tank? Oh, no, it just didn't have one. Okay. So, let's see. Fuel. Get a tank and a pump. And we'll stick those in first. And we need a coil spring rear drive axle. Feel free to fast forward this if you're not into this. I just figured I may as well do like a full run through. I think that's what we need right there. 1 and 2. It feels like the camera. They really haven't worked on the camera at all. The camera still feels a bit sloppy, I guess. Rear shock absorber B. Oops. Let's get back in there. You can access the tablet while you're in the assemble mode, though, which is kind of nice. Cap. Oops. Rear shock absorber B. Need 2 of those. And we need, I think, 2 of these. Pretty sure we needed those. So yeah, it's kind of nice that you can actually access the tablet through, because you used to have to exit out and not be looking at the car and blah blah blah, but now it feels like they're letting you do that, which is a good little change. So there have been some quality of life improvements, but overall, like the camera solid axle, like the camera angles are still kind of not perfect, I guess. Need those, 2 of those. I think we need 2 big bushings, but I'm not sure. I'll buy 2 of each, just to make it easier, just in case. Yeah, I did need the big bushing. G1. The graphics, some things look a little more detailed, but not a whole lot. Like I was looking at the transmission earlier, and it was a little more detailed. This doesn't have leaf springs though. Ah, whatever. 2 of those. Probably need 4 of these then. Whatever. So some stuff seems a little more detailed, but other things still seem completely the same. Which again, if they're recycling assets, then that's to be expected, right? Let's see. Knuckle housing C. Two of those. Chew on. But yeah, the camera, it's still like, I don't know. Hub 3. Still a little wonky, I think, in my opinion, anyway. Some of the bolting, it feels like at level 30, it feels like the bolts snap in a little quicker. Like these are like just mouse over them and they're in, which is kind of nice. Let's see, we need 2 of these, 2 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those. But as I said, if you've played this game before, you kind of know what to expect here. Not a whole lot new on that front. So we're gonna, I guess this will be like a sleeper because it'll feel disgusting on the outside, but nice on the inside, I guess. Alright, so front's cross member C. C, front cross member C. It's a little bit odd that they have all these parts in here, but a lot of it, like, it's not open. It's, I don't know. Just my opinion. Like, if you're gonna have all those parts in there, then... And, like, you're demoing the game, so why wouldn't you have, like, the body repair and stuff? I don't understand, you know, why you would release a demo that... Well, it does show off the new features, it doesn't show off kind of everything. And if you're going to let someone completely rebuild a car like this, in my opinion, you may as well just have the... Or you may as well have, like, the welder and stuff all in place. Steering rack... Oops, not tire. Tie. There we go. 2 outers. This actually goes pretty quick when you're not having to repair all the parts and you're just buying parts. Front sway bar B. Oops, not that. Sway bar B. I guess we need 2 of those. Knuckle D. Right. To be fair, there also is a system, like if you've played this before, you can add a shopping list, and then you can go through and just follow the shopping list, but I find it easier just to look at the part, just buy 2 of each and keep going. So let's see now. Got the sway bar in, so we need front shock absorber A. Shock absorber A. So we need 2 of those. 2 caps. Spring. 2 springs. Gotta go over to our spring compressor, which is in the corner here. Put that all together. Separate joint parts. This still doesn't work. Like, the animation on it's poor at best, in my opinion. Like, it just kind of cranks up a little bit, and like, it doesn't really... It clips to the parts and everything. But what are you gonna do? I'm kind of glad they added some new... like, new mechanics, but I feel like they could have worked on some of the old mechanics in the game. Such as, like, the spring compressor animation and stuff, but... You know, I personally would have liked those over minigames, but I kind of don't mind the minigames at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, it's nice to have something a little different. Lower suspension arm. 2 of them. Push. Need 4 of these, I believe. It's a bit of a mixed bag, in my opinion. I would like to have seen a lot of the older stuff cleaned up, but it is nice to see that they are adding newer stuff, I guess. Again, just my opinion, though. I mean, other people might disagree. I mean, to be fair, how often do you use the spring separator, right? A lot of people probably don't even bother. They probably just take the spring off and away you go, Bob's your uncle, right? Just sell it and just buy new ones. Well, no, you'd have to put them together still, though, so I'm not sure. Hard to say, I guess. Maybe people just don't care enough. Feels like there's a few extra sounds too, like the sound of putting those bearings in. I don't think there used to be a sound for that. I think they used to just go in. but now there's an actual little sound for it, which is kind of cool. That sounded like I was throwing tools around, but alright. So we need 2 more of these, 2 more of those, 2 of these. Did I just buy 4 of those? Hope not. That'd be a little bit awkward. That doesn't look like I did. No, we didn't. Okay. So now getting into the engine, that's where we get into some of the kind of cooler, nifty stuff, I guess you could say. Some of the newer mechanics. So, I'm going to start out with a block. I don't know what block we need. What are we running at? 25. Yeah, this is going to run a bit long, but that's okay. So we'll throw the brake servo in, since we got that right here. Brake servo right there. So here's one of the new features. Pull the brake servo lid off, and we can fill it up. A couple of them I found to be like annoying, like on the Supra. The sight window for the brake or the power steering fluid is sideways, so you can't see it, and you can't move this camera more than this. So you don't know when it's full, so I just wait till the jug stops tipping forward and tips back a little bit and then stop, and that seems to be a pretty good guess of when it should stop. Now there's supposed to be a way to empty these, because whenever you pull it off, it just dumps it on your floor. And actually, let me go check and see if anyone's replied. Okay, somebody gave me a reply real quick, and so when you go to additional tools, is it? Drain tool, there you go. Click on it and you'll drain it. Okay, so there you go. You go into the mouse wheel and then that's how you drain it. Okay. Because I was eating $50 fines for not draining things. So you just go under more tools, drain tool, and you can drain things out, that's handy. That's good to know. So you can see how it started to tip back there. That's when I just stop, and you can see it gets it roughly where it needs to be. So what else do we need to put in here? We need a I4 block. Let's see. This is just the regular I4. That's, I think, the turbo block for the RS, and that's the super block. Put you in. Alternator and water pump. Oh, that's gonna be okay. That'll be under water pump there. Probably water pump. Well, we don't need the pulley because it's already got one. Oh well. So here's what gets a little bit annoying. I go to look for the alternator. You have to go all the way over here. Oh, hold on. Slow down. Okay. To get your alternator, which is kind of a little bit irritating, but this is what it is, I guess. Fuse box cover. I'm gonna guess we need one of each of these, if I had to guess. We'll need 4 of those. And we'll need one of those. I have no idea if we need any of these. We're just gonna buy them. We got money. Get an ECU just in case. So. Shows how much you know about cars, right? In all fairness, I do know about cars. I just don't know about the cars in here. Power steering pump. Oh yeah. Okay, so we gotta go back here. Helps you spell power right? Power steering pump. I think it was that one. And a reservoir. There we go. And a reservoir. So you can see there's a window here for a min and max, and it will, well, as I fill it, you'll see it'll actually it'll fill up. But on the Supra, it's turned sideways, so you can't see it as you're filling it. But you can see when it tipped down, that was about roughly where it needs to be. I gave it an extra little glug. Not gonna hurt anything. Let's see. Fuse box? Yeah, we'll throw the fuse box in there. Why not? We need all the fuses. Oh, we need two? Oh, okay. So yeah, we need way more fuses than I bought. Okay. Wow, okay. Okay, so we need... It's type C. So we need 3 type Bs, 3 type Cs. Wow. Alright. So we need 3 of those, 3 of these. Kind of a new feature, I like that. Don't mind that one bit. Now we need, what? 2 more Bs and 2 more As. 2 of those, and 2 of these. I do apologize for this being a little bit longer, and I mean, if you've played this, you can probably, you know, probably go as far as just checking out the intro of the video and not worrying about the rest, but that's up to you. So, air filter base I4 here. Oh, alright, we're still in electronics. This is kind of cool. They've broken it down into suspension and stuff, but it's still easier just to do that. Clip. What? Oh, it's not going to need clips? I'm pretty sure it's going to need clips. Isn't it? Maybe not. Oh, it's actually the screw on? Ah, cool. It used to always be clip-ons. Radiator C. Old school radiator. Let's see now. We need a crankshaft, I guess, right? Get that going up. Crank. Guessing that one. Probably gonna need, I think, 3 of those. Piston. 4 of these. 4 of those. And piston rod caps. 4 of those. Cool. Okay, I think we have to put the pistons in from the top. This is kind of the annoying part, is the up, down, up and down, up and down. Like, a little bit on the annoying side, but that's okay. I'll get her done. Piston rings. I wonder if they've got, because I know they've got like a little tutorial system in here, but I wonder if they have like a, like it'd be cool if they had something that just explained what a lot of the parts were so that people knew what, like, you know, piston rings are for and stuff. Though I'm assuming if you're playing this game you probably know a little bit. Maybe not a lot, but enough to hold a conversation, I guess. I think we got the right amount of parts here. Cool. And we need an oil pan. Oh, no, not move it. No. What are you doing here? Come on. Oil filter, I4, oil filter, trans. Oh, maybe it's gearbox. It is gearbox. Start. Oh, I think that was under the other one. We already got it. Electronics. Drive shaft? Sure, why not? Oil pan. Oil pan held on with 4 bolts. That's a new one. Oops. What are we doing here? Come on. Get ahead in the game. Need one of you, one of you. And a flywheel. I really hope that some of the tuning stuff is brought out with it, and not just made like a day one DLC or something silly like that. Would be nice to see some of the tuning parts included this time, whereas they were all like after DLCs or afterthought DLCs in the last ones. And then make an actual like new DLC for it. See what I mean about the camera still being like, I can't zoom it out or anything. I'm focused in on the transmission and I can't look anywhere if I'm trying to tighten bolts. It's still wonky like that. Okay, you're in. Alright, let's bring it back down. But yeah, it would be nice to see a lot of the older stuff brought back in as stock, and then, because if they do DLC and they're like, oh, tuning DLC, and they just release the same stuff they had before, you know, that's gonna be kinda underhanded, in my opinion. You know, it would be good to just see them release it as proper DLC, like new stuff as DLC.
Battery low.
Oh, I need a second here.
Charging battery.
Alright, I swear these wireless headphones, I can spend more time plugged in than you do unplugged. It almost seems pointless to even bother. I4 SOHC. Head I4 SOHC. SOHC, probably just need that one there, if I had to guess. Where was I now? Oh yeah, the DLC. I'd like to see the old tuning DLC be part of the game. And then if they want to do new tuning DLC, then go that route. Don't just give us the old DLC and, you know, charge you for it when 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you shouldn't do that. In my opinion, I don't know, maybe some people feel that it's fair to rehash old DLC and then charge full price for it. Or maybe at least say, you know, give a discount and say, look, if you own the let me try that again. Own the old tuning DLC, then you'd get it as at a discount or something. I don't know, something along those lines. Time belt. Okay. Oh, yeah, because you can't put time. You have to put timing. Right. I gotcha. Tensioner. Is that one? Other than that, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I'm really interested to see oops, what the different garage modifications are and stuff. That'll be interesting. Because they call it an open layout, pulley or something, open floor plan layout. Not 100% sure. Yeah, see, it's a camera. I don't know why when you start bolting it doesn't let you do anything with the camera, which is a bit silly, I think. A wee bit silly. Should let you move it around a bit, but we need roller A. But it is what it is. Serpentine. The other SOHC. There we are. Okay. Oh, good lord. Good thing we had all this money. We've spent a total of, what, $13,000 so far restoring it? Not a whole lot, to be honest. Intake manifold. Are we missing something? Shouldn't there be a fan? Huh. Maybe it comes in later. Intake. Our intake manifold. Oh, which one's it gonna be? Oh, the MPI. Multi-port injection? Sure. Now, the other thing I'm not quite sure is when you go and buy it, there's other... I guess you can add things to a cart, maybe? I'm not really sure why it's got multiple... like that. You can actually see one of the other perks, I'll show you in a second, actually working, which is a discount on, like when you go to buy it, a discount for buying new parts is one of the perks. Fuel rail MPI throttle. Fuel. MPI and throttle. Oh, that's a dirty old throttle right there. Fuel rail, alright. Spark plugs, here there. Oh, this is gonna have wires, it's not gonna have coils. That makes sense. It is an older car. But I don't know where they go. Oh, there's that. Ah, they're there. So wires, so they're gonna be... I'll get the fuel filter first. And then we'll head over to the electronics section and get the wires. Okay, cool. Still no fan though. Weird. It's a bit odd. So we gotta go back under the car now. Oh, we can put oil in. Stick some oil in there. Get that going. Again, I'd wait till it tips back like that, and that's generally, if we can find the dipstick, a good amount. Yeah, it's a little over half. Yes, it's good. So we gotta raise it up. Put the exhaust on it. There's no fan. It's kind of odd. Maybe that's a bug or something? I don't know. Oops, that's not what we wanted. Normal mode. There we go. Install. So front exhaust section. Let's go here. Exhaust. So we need that. Okay. What else do we need here? Catalytic converter. Oh, I need the mid muffler. Rear muffler. Okay. Cat. Mid. And rear. Muffler V8. Overhead valve. Okay. A little odd. But if it works, it works. Right. There we go. Now we can put the exhaust manifold on. Did I already buy that? I don't think I bought that yet. Which is this one. Where are we over here? There. There we go. I think other than wheels, that looks like about everything. Car parts. Let's see. So yeah, got everything there, there. I wonder what you can. Oh, you can. Oh, it will select where it is. Ah, that's cool. It will highlight where that actual part is. You can see that caliper down there being highlighted. Cool. Makes it a little easier to find. I think if they put a hard mode in, that won't have that. But windshield washer reservoir. Oh yeah, and then the body parts. Okay, so windshield washer reservoir, where's that? I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. Windshield washer reservoir. There we go. Top you up. Kind of interesting that it goes up in sections too. It doesn't just like a nice smooth up, but no, whatever. That's what it is, I guess. There we go. All topped up. It said the rear license plate was still on. Oh, it is on here still. All right. Cool. So I gotta go body part shopping now. Oops. Let's go here, back here. Body part. parts. There we go. Oh, that's nice. It actually gives you the full car, so you don't have to search for specific Velson parts or whatever. That's kind of nice. Just buy everything. Give me everything. Gonna put these nice new parts in this old rusted car. I kind of wish I would have known before and I would have kept the old rusty parts, but whatever. It is what it is. I don't think I can move this to the paint booth either, so it doesn't really matter. It's just gonna have black, flat black parts on it. That's alright though, right? Not a big deal. Put you on. I kind of hope your demo will, or the game will pick up your demo save maybe. It'd be nice if they did that, because I'd like to keep this car. Not that it would take long to redo it again, but having that ability to just keep this car and continue working on it would be kind of nice. Since it's like your first owned car. A lot of people like their first owned car. Let's see, can we get new plates? Can we at least do plates? Please tell me we can do the plates. Can we do that? Yes. And I'm gonna guess they've once again left out Canada. Red Dot City, that's cool. I like that. Let me guess, no Canada. No Canada. Why no Canada plates? What's going on here? What is the deal? Like they've got some really obscure plates in here, but they won't put Canadian plates there. All right. Like Outback plates, but no Canada. What's the deal? What you got against Canada, Red Dot? I'm gonna have to go and ask the developers about that. That's a little. That hurts. That hurts. Cuts deep. I can't type it in? Are you... Oh, seriously? You gotta do it this way? No, don't do that. Serious? Oh, good lord. You can't type it in. Oh, God. Okay, well, you are now 6A. That's what we're going with. Because I'm not taking the time to do that. Before you could just type it in. I don't know why they went and switched that, but whatever. What do we need? We need an interior now, don't we? Yeah, we gotta find that interior. There we are. Velson. 2 of these. Can I at least put like a... Wait, hold on. Can I put these seats in it at least? Like, do I have to use those seats? I'm gonna buy 2 of these and try anyway. I'll buy this and this. Just in case. Let's see if it lets me do it. Interior. Interior. So I gotta use that bench, but can I put these seats in it? Oh, you can. Sweet. At least we can do some modifying so far. We're gonna give it a cool... Yeah, I'll go with that steering wheel. There we are. There, now she's fresh. Oh, geez, they're red. Okay. They were not red in the photo, were they? No, they were not red in the photo. Whatever. Oh, well. I guess because they're Focus RS seats, they're red. I don't know. Oh, they're Recaros now. Recaros are red, right? Now we need some, let's go sell what we got in our inventory. We don't need any of this muck down here. Let's sell all of you. Get out of here. And we'll go buy some tires. Let's see here. Wheels, rims, there we go. What am I going to put on it? The retros? These are the ones off the RS. These are the ones off the Supra. I kind of like them both, to be honest. Let's do these. We're going to do them all the same size, though. Make it easier. Size 18s. Let's give them 10 ET. 10 offset and see how that does. Might not be a good idea, but they tend to poke out if you don't. Sport tires. Yeah, I'll go for it. Sport tires. What did we do? 18s? 17s. I think we did 18s. Width 230. Let's do 245. Give it a bit of a chunko tire. Let's find out how that does. Install. There we go. That looks pretty clean. I like that. So here's where another mini game kind of comes into play. We'll get another tire going when we do this. So when you balance tires now, you have to actually balance them, which is I don't know. I don't mind it because you actually have to go along, and that's how you balance a tire, right? You have to figure out where the weights need to go, and you have to apply a weight and then rebalance, and you know, you're constantly moving weights around and stuff till you get it balanced out. But at the same time, it's, I don't know, a bit gimmicky, I guess. But it's alright. I don't mind. That's a-okay. We can live with it. I hope these are right, because if they're not right, I'm going to have to go redo all these again. Oh, what I'll do, I'll just sell all the rims and rebuy them. I won't bother sitting there trying to get these off. Hey, that one only took 2. Cool. Alright, let's see how these look. Come on, please fit. Please don't tell me 10ET was bad. Oh, they're a little... Oh, I should have done a 5ET. But you won't notice it. That's the one thing I don't like about this game is the suspension doesn't settle either. Like, it's like rock solid suspension, so when I drop it on the ground, you'll see it won't move. So you have to put oversized tires on it if you want it to fit properly and look properly. Or you get like this weird, like, all-terrain vehicle fitment. Like you took a big truck and just put like little tiny wheels on it. Looks so silly sometimes. Alright, there we go. Is that finished? 100%, 100%, 100%. There it is. So there we go. We finished our Velson 2040. Put her down on the ground. There we go. Yeah, see, it won't settle. It just stays rock solid. But those rims look pretty good on it, eh? I think so. On our little rusty slash not rusty. Can you do anything with it? Can we take it for a drive? No, we can't take it for a drive, it looks like. Move the 2. We can move it to the paint shop. But can we paint it? No, we can't paint it, so what's the point? And we can't move it. There's no point moving it to the dyno. Maybe the dyno will work. Let's try the dyno. Why not? We're here, right? How do we run the dyno? Not available. Yeah, I should have known. Nothing's available in the demo. The car wash? No, can't do anything there. Test path? Maybe the test path will work. Let's try it. Not available demo. I should have known. Well, let's go put it back out front of our building then. Garage entrance A. There we go. No more odd blocks. There's our little shop car. Cool, right? Anyway. Yeah, hope you like what you saw. If you do go check out the demo, feel free to leave a comment down below me what you think and what you think they could change. And yeah, if you like what you saw, also hit the like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I post new content. If you didn't like what you saw, feel free to hit a dislike and leave me a comment on why you didn't like it, and I'll do my best to change what I can. And also check me out on twitch.tv/originalgrubby and hit the follow button there, and you'll be notified anytime I go live, and you can come say hi, join in, and tell me how to play some of these games, because I am terribly bad at them, right? So yeah. So as always, thanks for tuning in, and this has been your little sneak peek at Car Mechanics Simulator 2021, the demo. And as soon as something more comes along, I will be sure to get you the latest and greatest upgraded content. So thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.